Hey guys, I am back, and this video is unmonetized. It is not a regular DocP video. I just wanted to take a few minutes to kind of give you a little channel update. Now normally, this is the kind of video my Patreon guys get. Every month, every other month, they get a what's going on, and they get it a lot more in depth than what you're getting right now. But there have been a lot of changes going on, a lot of switching stuff up, and we got the giveaway contest. I just wanted to keep everybody sort of in the loop about what's going on, because there's confusion when I switch subscriptions around and they say, what about this, what about that? There's lots of questions about kind of the final steps of the giveaway and how that's going to go, and a couple other things here and there. So I just thought I'd take a couple minutes, put this up, and maybe this would answer a lot of the questions a lot of you have very, very easily. So, number one, giveaway, because I think that's what's on most people's minds. I'm going to extend the open period for the giveaway by about a week or two. I got everything for the bug out bag. The only reason I'm extending the open period is because I want to give everybody the opportunity, while I put together the final video, the chance to change their entries up one last time if they want to, after they see the bug out bag video, the complete thing, and when it's all put together. I don't want to lock it down and say we are now closed, and then people are like, oh, well, now I'm not interested in that bug out bag. I'd rather have, my priority go to my chosen entries and stuff like this, or maybe you want to change stuff up. I don't know. So I know a lot of people are really anxious to close out the contest and just get it winners announced, but I think it's better for you guys if I just give you the opportunity to see that final video and then make your decision. So it's coming soon. It is. And I think you guys are really going to be happy with everything. I think most of you are gonna want a chance to win the big package, but big package. But it just gives you an option. It gives you an option to plan what you want to do a little bit better. So that's coming. Subscriptions. Since I started doing subscription box unboxings, we've changed it up quite a few times. We've gone back to some. Here's where it stands right now. I did a poll on my Facebook page. It's still going, but it's so overwhelmingly in one direction that there's no question. So I'm going to be stopping Barrel and Blade and focusing back to the Shit Hits the Fan Elite box. By a huge majority, you guys want to see that continue to go on the channel for various reasons. One of the main reasons is you guys think it's really entertaining when I get frustrated with the stuff in the box and don't like it and have mean stuff to say about it. So for whatever the reason, that's what we're going to go with. I'm just financially can't do all the boxes I want all the time and then still buy other stuff, and the support from the Patreon team helps tremendously, but just can't do everything all the time the way I wanted to before. But I want to make sure I'm focusing on the stuff that everybody likes the best. So here's what I am going to continue on for the next little bit anyway. So we're still going to do Battle Box, because that's kind of like, it's the tradition. It was the first one. I'm still dying to see how they're going to play out with the themeless boxes, but I don't know. So we got Battle Box. We've got Shit Hits the Fan. We've got Raven Crest. Okay. We've got Poor Man's Prepper. We've got something new, and I don't know if you guys have seen the video yet, but I'm actually, for the first time, I'm like willing to partner up with a company. I've done some research. I've worked with one of their representatives. I think it's a really cool thing. It's Primal Urge Foods meat jerky delivered to your door every month. And if you haven't seen the video, by the time you see this update, you will see the initial video soon. It's just awesome stuff. So we've got Primal Urge, and then the newest that I'm starting, and it's too late for this month, but we'll start next month. I am getting into the monthly knife club at the Onyx level, so that's like their best, and we'll see what comes with that. Those are the 6 subscriptions that I'll be looking at every month. Those are the ones that people have asked for or have kind of had the best positive reaction to on the channel. People really like those, and I like them. So if at any point, let's say everybody suddenly starts hating Raven Crest, the knives get terrible, we can change it up. We can change up these subscriptions at any time. And you've seen me do that from time to time. Sometimes they cancel me because they don't like honest, serious reviews. But if there's something else that you want to see, and I do get requests for stuff all the time. If I had the money, if I had the backing, if I had 50 Patreon folks instead of 30 something, I could afford another 2 subscriptions a month. It would be awesome. If I had 100 Patreon folks, I'd have all the subscriptions. It would be amazing. But you know, it is what it is. So anyway, we're gonna go with those. Okay, now that's just subscriptions though. So I'm still gonna be doing viewer requested, you know, reviews on stuff, all the cool stuff that I think is interesting. You guys have always wanted to see a lot more in the shop stuff. I'm doing a lot more projects. You guys have asked me if I would do some firearms related stuff. You guys are about to see a rifle restoration project based on an AR-15 that was kind of old, and it's an older one, and you know, we've kind of in the shop at Patriot Armory and Coatings, it's not a build. Okay, I want to be clear. I don't want to violate any YouTube rules. We have not modified it in any way operational, except we've made it look newer and made it more hunting-esque, you know? So I think you guys are really going to enjoy that. Got a lot more custom stuff going on. I have gotten my equipment together so that I can start up making my custom knives again, because I've had a lot of requests for that lately. And it's not easy, guys. It's a lot. There are a few knife makers that, you know, watch the channel that I communicate with, and they know what I'm saying when I say it's not as simple as, you know, grind, here's a knife. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, but I'm going to be starting that up again and working on that. And overwhelmingly, one of the things that you guys have asked me to do was start an Amazon influencer page to make it easy for you guys to find the knives that I review or the gear that I review, or, you know, when I'm opening a box, and I know every now and then somebody says, I don't care what knife you're opening with, but a lot of you got, you know, the reason I say, hey, this is the knife I'm opening a box with, is because so many of you have said, hey, what knife is that? Hey, could you let us know what you're opening it with? And a lot of you have said, hey, where can I get that knife? And I get so many emails saying, why don't you do an Amazon influencer page so that we can find those things that you're talking about, or, you know, you can make it easy for us. So I've done it, and I am not a technological person. I'm not. I'm really not. I know just enough to make my phone like freeze up, and for me to have to ask for help from somebody younger than me, like, make this thing work again. So I've spent the last little bit of time really working on going through old videos. Almost every knife I've ever reviewed is on there. I'm still working on the channel, where there's some gear on there right now. I'm sorry, on the page. There's a section of like axes and hatchets and saws. There's a multi-tool section. There's a flashlight section. The video review knives, that is almost every knife I've ever reviewed. If I could find that on Amazon, I put it on there. And I sorted through a bunch to try to find the lowest price available to you as well, because sometimes the prices can vary crazily. There's also some idealists on there, though, in addition to just, you know, the whole gamut of all the reviewed knives, of some that are just kind of my personal favorites. Just, you know, stuff that I would personally recommend. I don't want to just bombard that page with like every stupid idea. I don't want you guys spending money on crap. I mean, that's what this channel is about, right? Not supporting crap. So here's the deal with the Amazon influencer page. If you click a link and buy something from my page, I get like credit on Amazon, which lets me get more stuff so that we can do more cool videos. So for all those folks who always say like, oh, I'd like to help out the channel, but I can't do Patreon or this or that or whatever. If you were gonna buy something anyway, if you're gonna go shopping anyway, and you go to my Amazon influencer and you buy it from the list, it's money you were gonna spend anyway. It helps out the channel, and then you guys are totally awesome. And from what I understand, if you start off at my influencer page, even if then you click around to buy something that's not on there, it helps out too. I don't know. So if you don't know, here's how it works. There's, you know, I'm gonna have links to it in the video descriptions, or you can just, I'm gonna do a little, you know, screen capture. Here's how you can get there very easily. Go to your favorite web browser, whatever you want, and go to your address bar, and you're gonna type in
just like you're going to Amazon regular, Amazon.com /shop /Docp91B. Now, that right there is what gets you to my page. So that's the key to my channel getting credit for all your shopping stuff. Now, once you get here, you'll see a screen just like this. You probably won't get that little web storage notification. 21 items in my cart. Okay. What the hell's sitting in my cart? Weird. All right, but anyway, so you're going to see all this stuff, and that's how you'll know you've gotten here. Now, as you scroll down, okay, so if you want to share this page with people that might enjoy it, you can click share. And click here to follow any new additions that I put up here or any changes I make to be notified. Up top, I've got 2 links that you can click. One, if you're not a Prime member and you want to be, I love Amazon Prime. I live by Amazon Prime, so there's a free trial for you over there. And I think it's 30-day free trial. And the other one here is because I think it's awesome, Audible. I love Audible. I listen to it all the time. They're all unabridged, great books. I mean, tons of books that you can listen to. So a free trial for Audible, you can click and jump into that too. Just because I think they're good deals to get into. So as you scroll down, this is what they call the ideal lists. These are the different categories that I have set up, and you can see what they all are here. So, the biggest one is where I have video reviewed knives. Like I said, almost every single knife I've ever reviewed. Then I have my favorite folding knives, which is smaller, tactical tools and field gear, Docp's favorite fixed blades, just different categories of stuff. The key is I'm not putting anything up here that is crap that I wouldn't, use myself, that I wouldn't think is a decent item to have. Now, video review knives, like I said, almost everything that I've reviewed is up there. So there might be some stuff I wasn't a huge fan of, but it's up there. So when you click the category that you want, you'll just get all these little thumbnails of the different products and everything. Some of them, you'll see the prices down below. If they're Amazon Prime eligible, you'll see the Amazon Prime thing there. On this one, you can see a sneak peek of 2 Kubis that we haven't seen yet. But basically what I've done is I've gone through the listings and I've found the best deals that are available on Amazon so far. Because the prices can vary greatly between them. So, so here's one that I didn't review, but I opened a box with, people were curious with, so I put it up here. Here's the sneak peek of some Kubis that are coming up that you're going to see very soon. And I mean, this category, video review knives, is a huge category because I've looked at a lot of knives on this channel. So like I said, if it was a good quality knife and I think it's worth maybe looking into, I don't know what that blank square is for, but it's here. And you can look it up, and it's kind of chronological. So like the earliest first knives on the channel are down at the bottom. Here you go. If you look at the very first video on this channel since I restarted it, there's the Hinderer Eclipse unboxing, going into some of the knives that I worked with while I was deployed, and then all the way up to the top right now. Here's some Proelias. Here's you'll see the CRKT fixed blade from one of the most recent barrel and blades. So, yeah, I've really worked hard to get that all up there because you guys requested it.
Okay, so it's really cool. And again, if so many of you hadn't asked me to set that up, I wouldn't have set that up. Every time I do a video, if the product I'm looking at is available on Amazon, I'm going to add it on there. I will put it in text on the video if that thing is available, and if you like it and you thinking about getting it, you just go ahead and I'll put the link to the influencer page in there. But hi PETA, you can just go to that page anytime and check out what's on there. And so I'm looking to start springtime with some really awesome stuff, some collaborations with some other YouTubers, working on some really cool projects, some really awesome stuff going on in the shop. Especially since you guys have wanted to see some shop stuff. You're going to see a really sweet customized Benchmade in the next few days as well. I mean, really, the only thing that's original on this is the blade, and even that's been totally customized, and some of the hardware, the access lock, basically. I went to town on this, and it's way overdue because I had to start it over again twice. I feel bad. That's why I'm not charging the guy anything anymore for it. But it is, I have to say, maybe one of my finest Griptilian works. So, anyway, guys, links in the video description for that Amazon influencer page, or you can do what I showed you there. Patreon team, if you do want to think about, helping out and supporting and getting the benefits to go with that, that would be awesome. Maybe we bring a few more monthly boxes to the channel. If you have suggestions or you have requests for things you want to see on the channel, those emails are in there too, as well as links to Instagram and Facebook and all that other stuff. So I hope this has answered some of those questions I've been getting lately. Stand by for the final bug out bag presentation and then the closing of the giveaway contest, and then we'll announce some winners, and we'll send 100-something items out to people all over the world, and everybody will be happy, and joy and mirth and merriment will be had by all. And Peter, you're a handsome boy. Yeah, you are. You lick that paw. Good. All right. Okay, guys. Anyway, thanks for being the best, most important part of this channel. I do appreciate every single one of you. You are all absolutely awesome, and I will be back again real soon.